So, today we're going to break down a master blueprint for building a six-figure business, and you can do it from the very device you're probably holding in your hand right now. Yeah, we're talking about an AI automation agency, or AIA. And the plan? It's way simpler than you might think. Let's dive right in.
All right, this quote right here, this is the key to the entire model. You got to get this in your head. Forget all the techie buzzwords. At its core, this business isn't about selling AI. It's about solving a huge, painful problem for local businesses. It's about stopping them from bleeding money. And trust me, that's a conversation any business owner is willing to have.
So what is this money-losing problem? I want you to picture a local business as a bucket. Now, customer leads, that's water, constantly pouring in. But here's the thing. For most businesses, that bucket is riddled with holes. Every single missed phone call, every unanswered DM on Instagram, every forgotten follow-up, that's a leak. And every drop of water that escapes, that's lost cash. You're about to become the expert at plugging those holes.
Now, how exactly do we patch these holes? Well, we build an automated AI human to do it for us. And the best part? You don't need to write a single line of code. Nope, the entire system is built by connecting just 4 simple tools, which, we can kind of think of as the different parts of a body. First up, you need a nervous system. This is the digital backbone of the whole operation. Tools like Make.com or Zapier are awesome for this. They're totally visual, just drag and drop. Think of it like a digital flowchart where you literally draw lines to connect different apps. It's the system that tells all the information where to go, connecting everything together seamlessly.
Okay, next, every system needs a brain, right? For that, we use the OpenAI API. Yep, the power of ChatGPT. But here's the really cool part. You give the brain a very specific set of rules. You're basically giving it a job description. You can tell it, hey, you are a super friendly receptionist for a dental clinic. Be polite. Your job is only to answer questions about appointments. It goes from a general AI to a highly trained specialist.
Of course, a brain needs a way to communicate. That's where the ears and mouth come in. These are the tools that let your AI actually talk to real customers. Now, this could be through a platform like GoHighLevel or ManyChat, but honestly, especially for regions like India, using the WhatsApp Business API is an absolute game changer. Why? Because you're meeting customers on the app they're already using all day long.
And finally, our little AI human needs a memory. Now, this doesn't have to be complicated at all. Seriously, it can be as simple as a Google Sheet or some basic CRM. This is just where the AI stores all the important info, the customer's name, their phone number, and a history of their conversations. Simple, super effective, and absolutely essential.
So, we've built our AI human. Now what? How do we actually make money with this thing? Well, let's look at how this toolkit comes together to create real sellable products. We're going to break down 3 proven models that you can start offering to clients tomorrow, each one designed to patch a very specific leaky bucket.
Let's start with a classic, gyms and spas. Here's the scenario. A potential new member calls during a busy class. The owner is busy and misses the call. What happens next? That person immediately calls the next gym on their Google search. But with the AI fix, bam! An instant, automated message is sent to that missed call number, re-engaging them before they can even think about dialing a competitor.
And you can see how perfectly this flows. Step 1, the system detects a missed call. Instantly. Step 2, the AI shoots out a message like, hey, sorry we missed you. When the customer replies asking for class times or whatever, as you see in Step 3, the AI brain gives them the info, and then, this is the moneymaker, Step 4, it sends a direct link to book a free trial. Just like that, the leak is plugged. Lead saved.
All right, now for a really high-value industry, real estate. Agents spend a ton of money on Facebook ads to get leads. But here's the industry secret. If you don't contact a new lead within 5 minutes, your chances of ever closing that deal plummet. Our AI fix tackles this speed-to-lead problem head-on.
And just look at how powerful this is. The second a person hits submit on that Facebook form, the AI sends a welcome message. Then it acts like the perfect assistant, asking a few key qualifying questions. What's your budget? What's your timeline? Then it packages all this juicy info into a neat little summary and sends it straight to the agent. So now the agent only spends time on the hottest, most qualified leads. It's a game changer.
Okay, our third model is what I call the reputation machine, and it's perfect for clinics, dentists, anyone local. In today's world, Google reviews are everything. More 5-star reviews mean you rank higher, which means more customers. The problem? Busy owners and staff just forget to ask. Well, this AI automation, it never forgets. The logic here is just so smart. Check it out. A couple of hours after a visit, the AI texts the patient and asks for a simple rating. Press 1 for great, or 2 for needs improvement. If they reply with 1, perfect. It automatically sends them the public Google review link. But, and this is brilliant, if they reply with 2, it alerts the manager privately so they can fix the problem. This system doesn't just get you good reviews, it acts as a firewall, stopping bad reviews from ever going public.
Okay, so we've got our 3 killer products. How do we actually go out and get paid? Let's talk about landing your first clients using some simple but incredibly effective methods that you can do, again, all from your phone. The key here is to show them the problem, not just tell them.
Here are 2 fantastic strategies. First, the screen record method. You literally just record your screen while trying to fill out a business's slow, clunky contact form. Then you email them the video and say, hey, I can fix this for you. Second, the ghost call. This is a bit cheeky. You call them during a busy time, like lunchtime. If they miss it and you don't get an automatic text back, you've just proven they have a leaky bucket. You call back later and offer them the solution you've already built.
So how do you price this stuff? It's a really simple model. You start with a one-time setup fee, somewhere between, say, $500 and $1,000. And this isn't just for software. This is for your brain, your expertise in designing and building out their custom system.
And that is followed by the engine of your agency, the monthly retainer. This is your recurring revenue. This is what you charge every single month for maintaining the software, providing support, and making sure everything just works. This is how you build a stable, predictable business.
But how do you justify that cost? Easy. You prove the return on investment. The source gives a perfect example. You can say to your client, look, my AI system answered 50 missed calls this month. It booked 10 new appointments, and that made you an extra $1,000. My $200 fee just paid for itself 5 times over. When you frame it like that, it is an absolute no-brainer for the business owner.
Now look, getting your first few clients is all about hustle. But scaling from a side gig to a full-blown 6-figure agency, that introduces a whole new set of challenges. This is about giving you the full picture, so let's quickly touch on the advanced hurdles you'll eventually need to clear.
There are really 3 big ones. First is taming the AI. That's all about mastering prompt engineering to make sure the AI stays on script and follows your rules perfectly. Second is navigating the law, which just means handling the boring but important telecom compliance stuff for automated messaging. And third, proving ROI. That's about creating professional monthly reports that constantly remind your clients how much value you're providing, so they never ever want to leave.
And there you have it. We've covered the problem, the toolkit, and 3 complete, ready-to-sell business models. You literally have the blueprint to turn your smartphone into a machine that solves real problems for businesses and makes you money. So the only question left is, which one of these models are you going to build first?